Hey, what's going on? This is Marcos. Today, we're gonna be taking a look at this RGB LED lighting kit from GVM, great video maker. This is a 800D kit. Now, here's the one of the panels. There's another one sitting down here, which is giving me the red light. What's neat about this lighting kit is that it's relatively small. As you can see, it's only about 8 inches by 7.5. It is made out of plastic, but overall the build quality is great. Not only can you get a bunch of different colors, you can also use it as a typical LED light. It'll go from 3200 Kelvin to 5600 Kelvin. First of all, if we take a look at the back of the light, you can see it comes with an LCD screen that tells you the exact brightness, the hue, whenever you're using the RGB, also the mode and the channel. It has 2 knobs, that way you can change the exact brightness of the light and also to change the hue or the Kelvin temperature. You can power it with Sony MPF battery. You need 2 of them at the same time. If you only put one, it's not gonna power up the light. Luckily, it also comes with these DC wall adapters that's already included for both lights. That way you can power them that way. You also get 2 pretty solid light stands that's already included in the kit. And what's nice is that you can pack all of this into the carrying case. I love the carrying case because it's pretty sturdy and it fits everything in such a little compartment. As soon as you pull them out of the box, they're ready to use because the yoke is already attached, and also the barn doors. The barn doors are made out of plastic, but I would say they're pretty sturdy. I don't feel like they're gonna break on me. You can also position the yoke at whatever angle you want. Also, you can attach it to the light stand vertically. That way you can get like a top-down lighting scenario. It also comes with a diffusion panel that goes in front of the LED strips. You can go ahead and take that off if you want to. I like to keep it on just because it diffuses the light. That way it's not so intense. And finally, these lights come with an app that you can download to your phone. That way you can control both of them at the same time. I set this one to slave, meaning that it's slave to the other light. However, you can modify them individually. However, it's a little clunky. I would say the app still needs a little bit of work, but I'm gonna show you how it works. So here I have already set this one to channel 0. The other one is set to channel 1. So if I start shifting here on my app, the hue value, you'll see I can change the master to whatever color I want. In this case, I would say I would try to use complementary colors like red and like cyan or blue, green and pinkish. Colors that sit across from each other, because that's how you're gonna get the best variance. You can also set both lights to be at the same exact hue. If I change the channel and I change this, the hue level, it should change right now. Okay, so that's one of the things about the app. Sometimes it doesn't quite do what I wanted to do. Like I'm looking at the LCD screen right now and it's really not changing anything. If I go back to channel 0, okay, now it's not doing anything. And so that's one of the quirks about this app. I think it still needs work. Once it's connected, it's fine, but let's say your phone locks and then you come back to it, sometimes it stops working. So definitely GVM, if you're looking at this, it needs some work, I would say. However, what I would do is I would just try to stay away from the app. I just don't want to deal with all of that. I would rather control the lights straight from the knobs out here. So the way I like to use this light is to spice up my videos. As you can see right now, instead of having just a plain white background, I can just throw some of these lights and it'll give interest to your videos. Also for photography, whenever I'm doing thumbnails, I like to use this sometimes in order to make just the photo a little bit more interesting to look at. So if you're gonna buy this light, I would say just use it for the RGB effect. I wouldn't use it so much for lighting products or let's say just lighting an interview. I mean, you could use them if you're just starting out. Now that I have bigger lights, I like to diffuse my stuff. And that means I need more output. So for lighting interviews and products, yeah, you could use them, but I wouldn't, it wouldn't be my go-to. For this kind of stuff, throwing colors into the background, then yeah, definitely I'll be using these. I want to give out a huge thanks to GVM for sending me out these lights and also to share with you guys. If you have any questions, comments, suggestions, please drop them down below. As always, I appreciate you for watching and I'll catch you in the next one.